Get in
Calm
there.
down, Miss Duke. There's business I need you to attend to.
Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 38 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Last time we started with the mission A Spot of Tea, in which we marked a weapons wagon that led us to the real identity of Plutus, who in fact turned out to be Twopenny. We then took on the child liberation in the Strand, cleared up the collectables in the newly uncovered areas, and finished the final Karl Marx memory with Vox Populi, in which we defended him as he made a speech. So I've taken us back over to the Strand with Evie. We're going to start off with our next two territories. First of all, there's a Templar hunt over there, but I just want to grab this bottle whilst we're around. More hasting anecdotes. We always love to see it. What do we gotta kill the target with a headshot? That's not great. Oh, actually, he is, sorry. Okay, whoa. Out of the way. Fly me. That wasn't great, was it? But you know, we got it done at the end of the day. Beautiful. If I do say so myself. Ooh boy. I bet Lynchy isn't liking that one, is he? Alright. Out of the way, lady. Don't need this disrespect right now. Good. You, my fine fellow. Top me up.
If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Indeed it. I was gonna say indeed I do. Indeed I do. Bloody murder. Keep up with the tunes, my dude. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's beautiful. Alright, let's get this Fragmento. C, got press flower. For Mr. Green. Yeah, I wonder if it, well, I presume there's probably going to be like a unique reward or weapon or outfit or something that we're going to get for finishing these pressed flowers, like from Henry Green personally. I don't know. It's got to be good, surely. I feel bad just shoving all these people out of the way. I didn't even see the haystack there. I was wondering where that was going. Okay. We've got a bounty around these parts too. Right across the road. Might as well do that while we're here. Sylvia Duke. I shall be after you momentarily. Let's go. Oh, we go, Evie. Just snag that. And back out the window. Where she be? Come on, madam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you kidding me? Don't want you to do that, you fool. Right, come on, you. Why do you get involved at the last minute? I don't get it. I'm doing that again. Get in
Calm
there.
down, Miss Duke. There's business I need you to attend to.
Let me out! Get me out of here!
No. Oh, look. Well, could have. I didn't say anything there. You can't prove what I was going to say there. Oh my word. How much backup do you need, woman? Come on, man. Fools.
Feisty one, she is.
Feisty one, you are. The Model 3 revolver. I like it. I'll gladly take that off your hands. Okay. Where are we now? All the way up in this corner. Barely into the territory. But we don't. It doesn't look like we've got an awful lot of work to do. So, in fact, was the Model 3 revolver the one I was missing? The one that's preventing me from going any. Well, it's not preventing me from going any further, but mentally it is. I guess we'll find out at the end, won't we? That'd be nice. Yeah. So we're over. I think we're in. Right, unless we're slightly high. Yeah, we're at 63% of the total synchronization now. Which I think is actually going to start moving up a lot quicker. Especially considering we've basically finished all of the London stories. We're moving through a lot quicker pace. In fact, pretty soon, I presume, we might be moving into doubling up on missions. I think I mentioned this maybe last week or something like that. But I'm thinking of variating. No, I'm not doing this area yet. With the World War I things, I'm not going to do it all at once. In fact, there's a bit of me that was debating whether or not I save it till the very end of the game, because obviously it's World War I. This is set nearly. What was it? I think this is 1868. So, depending on what year it is, I suppose it could be 50 years after the event. I presume it's probably taken earlier in the war, maybe 1914, so 46 years. I was thinking of saving that as sort of like an epilogue thing, but then I've got to consider, well, when am I doing the DLC and all that? Like, that's technically... Oh, because I want to save that to the last, the Jack the Ripper thing. And that's in 1888. It's in 20 years' time, so rather than just worrying about where I'm going to be jumping all around the place in terms of timeline, I was like, yeah, you know what, we'll just stick to it. We'll just do it when we do it. The only reason I'm making a difference with the last Marahandra and saving that until the end is because, well, I've never done the last Marahandra, but I know that the actual Marahandra, which is the... I can't remember what... It's like a significant... It might be like the... Is it like the Prince? No, it can't be, because at this point India is part of the British Empire, which makes Victoria the Empress of India. So, forgive me, I'm not 100% sure what a Marahandra is, but I know it's like a significant position, like guys halfway through the building. It's funny. And I want to grab this fragment, but the game has not been very nice to me. Can we just drop in? There you go. But as I was saying, I'm fairly sure, because it's Dulip Singh, I think, is what his name is. I know that you do meet him at some point during the game, like he's an actual person you encounter. This looks promising. See if it takes us where I want to go, though. Oh, well, it looks like it is. This game hates me sometimes. I just know it. So, texture glitch. Whee! Let's see where this comes out. 50 miles down the road, it's like you could have come in here. Even though you had no reason to believe there was anything back this way. Let's see then, shall we? Where does this come out? Nowhere near where I was. Okay, let's see then. There's got to be stuff in this area that this viewpoint's covering up, which is rather rude if you ask me, considering I paid for the maps to uncover the bloody place. Such a dodgy song, that. I mean, it is actually a very nice song. No, I mean, like, it's musically, it's got a nice tune to it. It is very British, but at the same time, you know, it's completely, you know, it's just the Empire, isn't it, really? And, you know, me being the big lefty bastard I am, I ain't a fan of Empire stuff. I don't think we should take over other people who we deem ourselves to be better than and say, you know what, you're gonna make us all our money. It's just not great. I'm sure it's a shock to you all that I'm a bit of a left-winger, isn't it? I can hear your jaws hit the floor. Are you taking the piss? Is this what we're doing now? Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it, game. There's me thinking, we'll have a couple of things to scoop. No, you passed it, mate. It's all gone. It's behind you. It's all in the past. Okay, let's just let's put on a brave face and just, you know, you have to do this anyway. There's literally no point complaining about it. This is your fault, you bloody completionist. Admit it, you like this kind of thing. Oh yeah, you know, it is quite fun, but you know, I also want to do other things. There's more to life than collectibles. Ah, I see. I see what we're doing here. I see. This is rude. Not even gonna let me zip line to the top. How dare you, game? How bloody dare you? And back down again. Yes, it's not actually that much. It's just this press flower there, the two chests, and then we can return to the two Charlies. No. Are you taking... Honestly. No, we're not getting a whole bloody army on me. I've got better things to do. Double kill. Right. Don't mind me. Just hijacking this carrot. This, oh my days, that was terrible. It actually probably would have been faster to overrun. Like, I come right past these geeks. Weren't these the ones that I was thinking bloody Rubitrania? And I literally went straight past them and decided not to mark the collectible on my map. I would have said, oh, there's some flowers there. I'll grab that as we're coming through. This is what I get for mugging them off, isn't it? Well, if you're going to complain about the subject nature of our music, then we're not going to tell you about that pressed flower you ran straight past right there. If you can't take criticism. Yeah. Anyway. Just over halfway through the episode, our 2 territories are conquered. I think we should have plenty of time for this, well, depends how much they've managed to fit into this mission. There's only 3 in total in this DLC pack. So maybe they're packed, maybe they're brief, who knows. I remember this being something that they sold the, was it, I think it was pre-ordering the game, or maybe getting a special edition of it. For this conspiracy pack. Not that that means much, I mean... There's not really been that many Assassin's Creed DLCs that are really anything to shout about. I think 2 examples that come to mind that were particularly good was the Tyranny of King Washington and Dead Kings for Unity. The rest were just mostly like bonus missions, wasn't it? Something like that. Alright, that looks like we're done, I think. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my god, look at the size of that territory just from a bounty. Alright, but yeah. It's looking promising in the Strand. Let's go back to the Thames in this very restricted area. Of course it is. And we'll go see what this DLC is about. So I don't know when this is supposed to take place because, I mean, well, Dickens is supposed to still be about, so that doesn't really make a difference, but Darwin's meant to be resting up, isn't he? As he writes his new book. So he's just come back. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. He could have rested and come back to London, which presumably he did. But, yeah. Timeline schmineline. That's what I like to say. Because I've something I probably never said before in my life. Darwin's Orchid. Let's jump down, and down. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to need to commandeer this carriage. Oh, that's just rude. How rude. This is going to be another major historical event, or major historical person crossover, which Darwin likes to do frequently. Don't be so dramatic. Come on. Get out of it. No one is interested. It's taking the... You're going past. Why? Game. Whose wise idea was that to put... Well, they're all level 10 as well, obviously. Just to make things even more painful. Oh my, I can't see what I'm doing. Go on. Stay with you. Oh my god, they're that desperate, they literally hop in. Yeah. How? How? Go away. You're on the pissing bridge. Bloody desperate much. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Okay, that was glitched. Right, excuse me, fella. Darwin's Orchid. Recover Darwin's Orchid at the docks.
delivery awaits me at the docks. A very rare orchid, all the way from the island of Madagascar. But there is a problem. One of my associates wants the flower for himself. He sent ruffians to collect it, if you can believe that.
Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Oh, we're gonna reach the docks before the thugs.
I need you to collect it for me first.
Okay. I will try my darndest. You have my word. Sorry, copper. Okay, listen. I'm in a rush here. Oh dear. Why aren't you running, Evie? You're not. Oh, for fuck's sake. A bit easy when you don't nick the a policeman's carriage. Got it. Oh. Hehe, fool. My god, the optionals are a bit simple this time, aren't they? Beat them to the docks, okay. Now you must return in a carriage, otherwise you're going to break the synchronization. Ridiculous. Does that mean I've got to go all the way onto the docks in the carriage? Is that where the tricky situation comes in here? I don't know. Is this seriously the memory? Some serious. I mean, I think I got the Game of the Year edition. So this I mean, it didn't really come free, but for a DLC, I seriously paid to go collect an orchid. You're not doing that to me, Ubisoft, are you? The way. Here's your orchid.
Ah, thank you, my young friend, thank you. This little orchid may seem inconsequential, but it holds secrets which could potentially change our very understanding of the world. It would have been a shame to lose it. A shame indeed. Thank you.
That was literally the memory. Oh my word, that's tragic. That is tragic, Ubisoft. You're really scraping the barrel for entertainment there, aren't we? Oh dear. Well, that is literally the the London story for the episode. A mutual friend. I suppose you've got to do them in order. Well then, looks like we're moving on to our next two territories. Jesus Christ. Well, thankfully it's dropped us off in one. That's actually making our way up. That is really, I mean, hell, Memory 2 and 3 could be spectacular, but considering that a third of that DLC is fetching an orchid, literally a fetch quest, that is quite depressing. But here I am, playing it anyway. I'm the absolute Assassin's Creed simp that I am. Oh my god, they could literally... I'm one of them people. I'll one of the people that'll suck things up that Ubisoft can do with Assassin's Creed. like a bitter taste in my mouth and yet still pay for it. I'm just one of them people. I don't have a backbone when it comes to this sort of thing. I mean, the game itself is actually pretty good. It's one of the better entries into the Assassin's Creed series. You don't have to bother me. Just picking up this illustration and keeping my bloody distance. You keep your bloody hair on. But yeah, it's quite shocking, isn't it? I think the train DLC memories weren't too bad, I don't think. Like, they weren't amazing, but again, you know, they weren't awful. I've never done The Last Miranda, and I've also never done Jack the Ripper, so I don't know what they're going to be like. I'm supposed to get this. Well, I don't think that was the way to get it, but it'll do all the same. Pardon me, lovely people. I raid the contents of this chest. Alright, Gilbert. Looks like he's got some friends. Not anymore, even not.
Scream and it'll be your last.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? I'm busy here!
What are these?
Keep quiet, Mr. Falcon.
Yes, freedom! Oi! Hello, help over here!
Far from the strangers
Oh, you're a dick.
here.
Yes, freedom!
No! Crap the bullet.
Hello, help over here!
Oh, come on, Gilbert.
No, please, miss, let me go free!
You were saying?
In you get, sunshine.
Someone get me out of here!
Excuse me. Pardon me. Well, that was pretty simple, I think.
Good. Thank you. One less building burned to ashes.
Oh my. That is a chunk. If I do say so myself. Hot damn. Alright, well, I think for the rest of the episode we shall try clearing out as many collectibles in this territory as we can. For the couple of minutes we have left. Okay. Charing Cross. Oh. Hang on. Oh, we really don't have a lot, do we? Alright. I'll accept that. We should be able to clear up this territory in its entirety. Just 3 collectibles. Very nice. Got this bottle of beer. Just down the road. And on the other side of the building, obviously. Why the hell not? Spice things up a bit. Excuse me. all the bottles of beer are in the Strand. How unfortunate. This is a dry barrow now. No alcohol. Okay. Why are we just zigzagging across the place, Evie? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Should use my feet. That's the only surefire way of going where I actually want. There we go. Fantastic. There you go. Look at that. So how many times we got left? We got the one. Is that just one big territory? I can't tell unless there's a split in the middle. Doesn't look like it. So we got 1, 2. We got 4 left in the gang war. That is not too bad whatsoever. Now we've just got to conquer Westminster, which might take us a while. That's fine. But let's go through our progression log. So conquer activities, if I could speak. Bounty hunts. We have done. Didn't do Maud Foster, did we? I can't remember. We've got Sylvia Duke. With a lifetime spent on the wrong side of the law, Miss Duke travels with a dangerous coterie of brutes and bodyguards, wanted for just about every crime in the book. She's a feisty fighter with a loyal following and won't be easy to bring in. Near the Prince Office in the Strand. Gilbert Fowler. I think that's the other one, isn't it? The youngest child of 12, Gilbert Fowler was almost completely ignored by his own family, never even blessed with a Christian name. Upon turning 14, Fowler, number 12, now calling himself Gilbert, took to the streets to further develop his own identity. Without a formal education, though, Gilbert never learned to read and developed a deep resentment of the privilege inherent to the written word. Spiteful of the years he spent neglected by society and his own kin, Gilbert finds release in destroying printing houses. Okay. And we did a Templar hunt, did we? Which was... who? Can't remember. I think it was one of the top ones. Which one was it? Louis Blake, that's the one, isn't it? St James's Park. Louis Blake has always been known as an outgoing individual, hoping to tame his tongue. His parents packed him off to Cambridge, but an education only stoked the fires. Now a Templar and a staunch advocate for child labour, he periodically visits parks around the city to make recruitment speeches and usually leaves with a convert or two. Alright, I think that was all of them, wasn't it? Let's go through a progress tracker. So, associated activities. We, of course, have done 2 bounty hunts. Sylvia Duke and Gilbert Fowler. And Templar hunts. We've done Louis Blake. London stories. We've apparently done a Darwin's Orchid. Which is, ridiculously easy, but there you go. And miscellaneous, of course, we've cleared up more territory, or more things in the Strand. Inventory is in firearms, so we'll leave that for now. Locations: the Strand, we've got Lincoln's Inn Fields, St Martin in the Fields, St Mary Le Strand, St Paul's Covent Garden, and York Watergate. This was beer tasting notes. I've got Dr. Garrett's Ale. Sean's tasting notes. What's this I detect? Actual hops. Grain that might have been threshed sometime after the agricultural revolution. Water boiled long enough to actually kill a microbe. Actual wooden kegs. Oh, bravo, Dr. Garrett. A lovely balanced flavour, strong but not overpowering nose, and a light and pleasant mouthfeel. You've restored my breath in British beer making, just what the doctor ordered. Well, at least he's like one. Arm White's Table Ale. 40 years unrivaled London. Sean's tasting notes. Not that the bottle doesn't specify what it's unrivaled at. My guess is accidental poisonings. As a point of interest, I compare this sense memory profile to others in our database, and do you know there's only one point of differentiation between this beer and having a face shoved into a public toilet, and Kettering, the toilet water is slightly more pure. Oh, bless. Oh, you don't. Just have more of that Doctor one. You've got China Pink and Herbaceous Heath. Pressed flowers. Illustrations. We've got number 24. Queen Elizabeth retired for the Royal Thanksgiving on the defeat of the Spanish Armada. So I thought she had an apple of Eden under her arm then. And as an intel, we have got number 30. Niccolo di Pitigliano, number 2 out of 4. And 3 out of 4. So there you go. Cool. Let's switch over to Jacob. Inventory, weapons. Let's get Lord Pearson's cane sword. An understated weapon, perfect for piercing the flesh of your enemies. Hilarity. Okay, gauntlets, we're still maxed on. Firearms. Nope, it is not the one we were after. Never mind. We tried. We've got these, aren't we? Yes, we have. So we've got the metal web belt. Oh, what a tangled web you can weave. That is... Okay. Grab that. And if it's... Of course, we are still done on all these. No matter how much you might try and tell me otherwise. And colours, we are wearing black this time. Black, pink and purple. I think that's everything. Seems to be. Doesn't really look much different on Jacob. But there you go. Alright, that is where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will not be doing a main memory with Jacob because we don't have any available to him. So next week the main memory will be done with Evie. So next episode we will be continuing Evie's work, take over another territory in the Strand. We'll go and complete the second mission in the Darwin and Dickens conspiracy. And then, again, it'll just be moving on to more territories after that, of which the second set should actually finish up the Strand ridiculously quick, I know, but it is what it is. Before I report, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ever the Snake and Ron Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen also correct my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.